Hello, traders out there in Traderland. My name's Dez, your mentor and analyst here at Grok Trade. It's Thursday, January 13th, 2011, and the markets have ended the day bearish. We have here the Dow down 0.2%, 0.17% to the downside here on the S&P. NASDAQ barely in negative territory. Same goes for the Russells. This bodes well for future bullish activity going into the future. However, we do see the banks, if you look down here, lagging the broader markets by 0.65% to the downside. That's really bad news. So that's telling me that we have no support for bullish run, at least going into the close today. The VIX was only up 1%. I would expect to see a little more than that. However, gold took it on the chin, down 1%, but so did the US dollar, down 1%. With transportation, get this, in positive territory. You had Ben Bernanke coming out today saying that he expects 2011 that the U.S. will grow by 3 to 4%. Even with that big news, you still had a drop in the markets. We also saw basic materials take a big hit today, as we saw there with gold. And let's take a look at the technicals. Looking at the S&P daily. S&P daily, we continue to rise higher, 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 higher. And here's what we have going on. We have a tweezer top trend reversal pattern with a bearish harami. And if you were listening to my pre-market video, I said we needed to get up over that trend line. Didn't happen. That trend line acted as resistance, and then we found support at this line coming across at 1283. Isn't it interesting how these lines, I mean, I love technical analysis, how perfectly they play themselves out. And so the big news is tomorrow, pre-market, by 1 hour before the market opens, we have retail sales coming out, and we have the big consumer price index, or the CPI, coming out at the same time. So 8:30 Eastern Standard Time will be a big moment in the markets. That will tell us what direction that we should be going into for the next week or so. I have a hunch that retail sales will come out bullish or positive, and CPI will not give us any grim news. So if we don't have any hint of inflation or deflation, I'm foreseeing that we will have earnings announcements coming out that will be beating expectations, and that should bode well for the markets. And I think a lot of people are thinking that already, and that's why the markets are up as high as they are. But as far as the technicals are concerned, this worries me, having a tweezer top, bearish harami, reversal pattern. However, with the news coming out pre-market, anything can happen. You could almost put a big X through this and just wait for that news to come out, because that will certainly show us the way. Now, remember, the first hour of the day, especially the first half hour, will be very volatile. You really don't know what's going to happen in the first half hour of the day or so. I like to play 30-minute gap strategies, bullish or bearish, and tomorrow might be a great opportunity, especially for all you Grok graduates. You know about the 30-minute gap strategy, how to play those, and look for those plays first thing in the morning, because they should give us some decent opportunities. And I ended up buying some more longs at the close of today, about an hour going into the close, bought some longs, and so I'm up on those at this moment, but I'm looking forward to some more bullish activity going closing out the week. So what we have here is Tuesday, this coming up Tuesday, we have a Meet the Mentor, and it's a free webinar. It's going to take about 45 minutes. We go into great detail why you need to be on the path of trading education. And you need to at least be educated in the areas of what your options are, and so you can make an informed decision on what path you need to be on when it comes to trading education. And if Tuesday, if you want a free invitation to show up just to hear all about it, feel free to fill out the form at Meet the Mentor. Go to meetthementors.com. Go to meetthementors.com. Watch that video. fill out the form. When you fill out that form, you will get an invite and you can join us for a live discussion, live call, and it's a good time. I want to hear if you have done the 101 videos. I want to hear from you. Send me an email at 101courses at groktrade.com. 101 courses at groktrade.com. I want to hear what you think about the 101 courses. And the 201s are very powerful. Be sure to take advantage of those. If you'd be so kind, give me a big thumbs up down there. Take care and safe trading.